Hi there, it's Paranoid Pigeon here, brought to you by AceGamesTV. Today, I'll be starting a series of videos for Path of Exile. Path of Exile is an online action RPG where you can choose from 6 different characters in a world where you can either play by yourself or with your friends. On the character creation screen, we have 6 different characters. From left to right, we have the Templar, who is a strength and an intellect character. We have the Shadow, who is an intellect and dexterity character. The Marauder, who is just strength. The Ranger, who is just dexterity. The Duelist, that is strength and dexterity. And the Witch, who is just intellect. Today's video will be of the Marauder, so you can see firsthand what this character is like from level 1. So, you start up washed up on the shore next to some dying exile, and quickly have to kill the zombie that seems to be eating him. Now, unlike Diablo 2, you actually have abilities drop. You can also get them through quests, but the starting one you get straight off the start of killing the zombie. My one that I got for being the Marauder was Heavy Strike. Now, as you're able to see there, I was able to pick up the strike and just place it straight onto my item in a corresponding colour. Now, strike is a strength move, so it goes into a red socket. So, after that's been added to the socket, it automatically will be put onto your toolbar in the bottom right hand corner. Now you just get to watch me for a moment, going through killing some zombies. The mechanics are quite like Diablo 2, that there will be boxes and crates all over the place. Just click them, easily to get to and break open. It's not really much of an issue with it. You'll see lots of items on the floor throughout the game, but unlike Diablo, where you had a lot of grey items that really weren't needed, in this game, pretty much every item you pick up, you can break down to make some sort of use for. Because, as far as I've seen so far in the game, scrolls of identification don't drop that often, so you'll require it later on to be breaking down all of your white items. Now, another nice thing is, you'll see soon, is that when my health goes down, I'm able to use health potions that are in the bottom left hand corner. But unlike other games, where health potions, you use it and it goes, these have charges. Now you gain charges by actually killing monsters, which means you'll never run out of a health potion as long as you keep getting the kills. But that will come into a problem when you start struggling to kill things, because then you're not going to be getting the kills, you won't get the charges, your health potions are null and void. Unfortunately, I think the Marauder has to be probably one of the worst ones at the start for his accuracy. As you can see, I miss so many attacks on some of these monsters. It is kind of stupid. Whereas every other character I've tried so far is pretty much on like a 97% hit chance, where I think the Marauders are, I think it was 80%. So, Hillock, the first boss, named mob at least, that you come across to complete the first quest. Quite an easy boss, he just hits hard, but as you'll see, he pulls out his sword, what gives him a bit more damage. But since my heavy strength has a knockback effect, I keep knocking him back most times before he even gets the hit on me. So I'll pick up all my items and get ready to go into the first town. So here we are in the first town. Now I'm just going to quickly talk to the NPCs and find out all the information they're wanting to tell me. But there's no point in me keeping it on the screen for too long, because at the end of the day, if you want to read it, you can always pause, and if you don't want to read it, well, let's get past it all. Okay, so for completing our first quest, we get the choice of 3 new abilities, 2 of them being strength and 1 dexterity. We have Cleave, Ground Slam and Dual Strike. Now, I'm going to go for Cleave here because, well, who doesn't want to smack some big weapon into a load of people? Now, unfortunately, I don't have any slots to put it in, so I'm just going to put it in my inventory. Now, we're on the selling menu. Different than most games, there is no gold. It's kind of going to be strange for some people. But instead, we'll get these fragments, as you can see I put in, and these will become identification scrolls, so we'll be able to identify all the blue quality gearing better. So if we place a blue quality one like this nailed fist down, we'll get a different item. This item will actually allow us to make an item to be able to change the stats of all magic items. What could actually be kind of helpful later on, depending if you get a nice item but not the stats you acquire. So now we've sold all of our junk, I'm just going to identify this weapon, see if it's any good. Yeah, seems better than what I've got at least to start with. Unfortunately it doesn't have a red slot, so I am going to end up with no moves for a moment. But it's okay, I can deal with no abilities. It shouldn't be hard to kill things in the first few zones. Now I'm going to pull up the talent tree. This is, let's just say big, you know. It's a lot bigger than I've seen in most games, so it gives a lot of variety of different things to do. You could spec pretty much any way you want, but it really is probably best if you select just to go a certain route to bonus certain things. Now, I'm going to go for melee damage. I don't want to go tanking on this one, I want to be a really strong bruiser type person. So, put the point in, and it's done. Now, keep in mind, the talent tree is only passives. All your abilities you'll get from either quests or finding it as loot. I'm going to stop the video here. This has been Path of Exile with a Marauder. I'm Paranoid Pigeon, signing out from AceGamesTV. Subscribe to see more content from Path of Exile and many more games.